Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you telling a friend. And today's video title is going to be every 6 years you can get a new semi for free. Find out how. Now that's kind of clickbait, but it's not. What I'm going to show you today is the difference in fuel mileage between, let's just say, the complete bottom of the barrel truck. Now they're out there. I've driven a truck before that's down there in the low fives, and I know they're out here. The truck I'm in today, I'm getting 10.4. That's its that's its lifetime average, 10.4. And so we're going to compare those two trucks, and I'm going to show you in 6 years time you would have enough money saved in just fuel where you could buy a brand new semi, just in fuel. All right, so first of all, we're going to go to the 5.2, half of what I'm getting. And I know this is extreme, but they're out there, and this is just, all this video is food for thought. You know, you look at a truck, you look at one truck and you look at another truck and you think they're just trucks, but they're not. I mean, it's unbelievable the difference in the make, model, speccing, the way you drive a truck. It's out of this world. And as an owner operator, as a one truck operator, fuel is by far your biggest expense. So like I said, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. This is just what I think. So okay, the truck getting 5.2. We're basing this on this calculation on 100,000 miles. So 5.2 at 100,000 miles, you're burning 19,230 gallons, which is $72,112. Okay, now let's take the truck getting 10.4. That's 9,615 gallons at $36,056. So basically, you're getting a savings between one truck or the other. There's a difference in price of $36,000, which that's unbelievable when you think about it. Okay, now let's go, where do we want to go next? Oh, and this is based on actual national fuel average. Is right now it's $3.75. It actually went down 5 cents on Monday. Okay, I've got a couple scenarios for you. Let's go to the 5-year mark. Let's look at what the difference is in 5 years. Alright, I didn't figure up the gallons because you really don't need to know that. Okay, the 5-year mark. The 5-year mark at the 5.2 is $360,560. Did I say that right? $360,560. Okay, now let's look at the 10.4 mile a gallon truck at 5 years. $180,280. Okay, now let's go to the 10-year mark with the 5.2. Are you ready for this? $721,120. 10-year mark at the 10.4 truck, $360,560, with a whopping savings of the same number that the 10 mile a gallon truck gets. The difference in 10 years between the 5.2 and the 10.4 is $360,560, and that's at the current fuel rate of 3.75. Okay, now everybody that watches this channel knows how I like to drive slow when I can. So really, no matter what, I can get 600 miles a day in, even driving that 57, 58 miles an hour. I'm going to average about 55, so I'll get my 600 miles in. So let's just do a one-day scenario. Okay, the 5.2 truck is going to cost them at today's fuel cost $432. The 10.4 truck, $216. A difference of $216 one day. So I know I beat a dead horse with this fuel mileage stuff, but it's the easiest thing that a single truck owner operator could do, is manage your fuel costs, because a lot of times all it takes is slowing down. And some people will say, oh, the only reason you get that fuel mileage is because you haul furniture and you drive slow Well, that furniture has a lot of stops, and I do a lot of city work with that. So I did put something on, I put something on X or Twitter, whatever it is. I just got on there, and so you can follow me at JP Transport if you'd like. I just put a posting on there. I hauled a load back from Eagle Pass, Texas. It was 35,000 pound load of fifth wheels. I had 150 Holland fifth wheels, and I took them to Cincinnati, Ohio. And so I fueled up in, I think it was Moore, Texas. I think it's a Road Ranger right on 35. And I went up to West Frankfort, Illinois. Both those are stops with the NASTC program. I think it was 1,002 miles, and I averaged 10.55 mile a gallon, grossing 69,000 pounds. Now that's pretty good. So yes, I was driving slow, but it is possible to get fuel mileage, especially if you have the right truck, you have the right gearing, you drive it right. All the little tips we talk about. Try not to make it unnecessary stops. If you do have to stop, stop at the top of a hill. Try not to idle if you don't have to, for more reasons than just fuel mileage. Also your emission system. It's probably the hardest thing it is on your emission system. Another thing you can do if you own your own trailer, there's a wealth of savings with your trailer. This week I've got my trailer that doesn't have a whole lot of aerodynamic improvements on it. It's got the nose cone, flow through flaps, the license plate and the bumper, things like that. But this trailer compared to my other one, it's night and day. I can probably get a mile a gallon better with my other one. But I switch them back and forth every week, so it's not that big a deal. One of these days, I know I've been talking about this for like 5 years, but you know, you're always so busy with stuff, and I hate to even get to that point where you think, well, it's good enough. I mean, there for about 30, I think my 30, 60, 90, I was above 11 miles a gallon. And that'll probably be my next video coming out, is a video about time management and how I've been trying to time everything, trying to basically trip plan, time manage, things like that a lot better than I did in the past, and it's really paying off. Mainly in speed, and you know, you leave a little earlier and you can slow down that much more. So we'll talk about that on another video, but this is just a little food for thought video. Maybe you haven't thought about that. And just to show you some savings. I know it's extreme one side or the other, but just one of those things that'll maybe help you think a little bit and maybe give you an idea for how you want to run your operations. So we will see you on the next video. I appreciate it.